Violete Elementary is a cozy school in St. Clair Shores. The school was built in the 1960s designed for a community of walkers. Times have changed. Many of our students are now being dropped off in cars. It does bring along challenges at entrance and dismissal time. Therefore, we are asking Violete families to be part of the solution to keep our All-Stars safe during these busy times of the day. Keep in mind, each day in about 10-minute time span, we have approximately 400 students entering or exiting our building. First off, please follow all posted signs and listen to crossing guards and parking attendants. An easy way to alleviate congestion and get some exercise is to park and walk from one of our nearest streets. Hoffman is adjacent to Violete on the north and Francis on the south. If you park on Hoffman, you can walk through the catwalk and have easy access to Violete Street by walking across the catwalk. If you park on Francis, you can walk down Elm Grove and have access to Violete from Evergreen. Make sure if you use this route, you cross with our crossing guard. For students being dropped off, there are 2 drop-off zones. One in the front of the school off of Violete in our parking lot and one in the back off of Evergreen near the gym. When using the drop-off lanes, please be sure to pull it all the way up forward and let students out of the car, the passenger side of your vehicle. Some suggestions for dismissal. If you have a young child and need to be at their door, get here early and park on an adjacent street. If you have an older child, make sure a designated spot for pickup on an adjacent street and have your child walk to you. Remember, all of these procedures are designed to keep Violete students safe. We work very hard to help your students be all-stars at school. That means they are safe, trustworthy, and respectful. Parents, please be safe and respectful during this busy time. Thank you.
So parents, here we are on Harper Avenue. You see the mobile station, which brings us to Violete Street. The best and safest way for us to get to Violete would be to travel east on Violete, going straight down the street, obeying all the speeding and traffic signs. So we are coming up on Violete. Ideally, if you're going to park, you would park somewhere back here, stop your vehicle, park, and walk to the school. Once you get to the school and you see the fence, there is no longer any parking allowed. So you shouldn't be really parking here. There are some people that stand here, but this is not a drop-off zone. Please make sure as you go along here, you do not stop to drop children off. So this is where our crosswalk is, where we come from Hoffman. We have our crossing guard here, and you should be driving into the parking lot, making a right into the parking lot, continuing along, pulling all the way forward where you see the pull forward signs, all the way forward until we get in the drop-off zone. So we need to drop off over here, allow your children to get off on the right side of the car, on the passenger side, drop them off, and then you are going to drive away. The best way, so we would drop off, the best way would be to drive along. Please do not make a left out of the parking lot. Everyone should turn right, and that would be the safest way to continue. Now we are currently traveling south on Greater Mac to Evergreen. If you're coming to go to the 5th grade door, the 2nd grade door, some of the 3rd grade doors, you would turn right on Evergreen, and you would be heading west down Evergreen. That is the best way to drop your children off. West down Evergreen, heading toward Violete School. Once again, you could park back here and have your kids walk. That would be the easiest way to save you from congestion. Once you get up closer to the school where you see the fence, you should see the signs that are no parking by the school. So you would be driving up here until you get onto the drop-off zone. We do not want anyone pulling into the driveway or dropping off in the driveway where you see the dumpsters. So there's a crossing guard here. You need to make sure that you stop and be very, very careful in the morning using posted speeds. Drive past, you see the slow sign? Drive past the driveway. Do not stop here to drop off 5th graders. You should be driving up here where you see the drop-off zone. Even 2nd, 3rd, and 5th graders should be dropped off here, and then proceed forward and drive away straight west down Evergreen.